year ago, Miss Mullis donated $10,000 to the city of Fairburn for a dog fountain. And the pandemic came in, and we had to put everything on hold. But we decided about a month or so ago that we needed to bring this dog fountain and make it a reality. And so, we always say that a dog is a man's best friend, but in this case, it's a woman's best friend. And a lot of us are dog lovers. I'm a dog lover. I don't have a dog because I don't have time to take care of a dog, nor even a fish, but I love dogs. And so we're here today to dedicate this fountain in honor of Debbie Mullis, and we're going to unveil this fountain. And we chose this spot because if you sit here, and there will be another bench added on the other side, if you sit here and you can just look out at the lake, it's so tranquility. And so you just sit here and you just say to yourself, God is so awesome. God is so awesome. And I know we're not supposed to talk about God when it comes to government, but let me tell you, we serve a mighty God. And it's Him that has brought us to where we are now. And so with that being said, I'm going to ask my Mayor Pro Tem if he would come up and say a few words. And we also have some council members here this morning. I see Councilwoman Hattie Portis Jones is here. And Councilman Pat Palin is here. Those are the only two council members that I see here right now. We do have staff here, and all of our staff is on the outline areas there. They're here to serve you today. And so with that being said, my Mayor Pro Tem, would you come up?
I'd like to recognize Ms. Debbie Mullis for her generous contributions toward the City of Fairburn's Dog Fountain. Before I go any further, I'd like to tell everybody this, is that Debbie has always been as sweet as she is now. I went to grammar school with her in the 6th and 7th grade. I'm sorry. I went to grammar school with her in the 6th and 7th grade at Union City Elementary. And I went to Camel High School with her all the way through. And needless to say, she's always been as sweet as she is now. I mean, I just can't say enough about her. And also a lover of man's best friend. Ms. Mullis raised and cared for puppies at 8 weeks of age until they were fully equipped for training at age 12 to 18 months. During the puppies' initial training, Ms. Mullis taught them obedience and socialization. And whereas Ms. Mullis raised 5 puppies for the canine companions for independence, 3 of her puppies graduated and became working dogs, and whereas Ms. Mullis became involved with the Metro Atlanta chapter of Canine Companions and was president of the chapter until 2018. As president of the chapter, Ms. Mullis organized appearances to raise public awareness of the need to provide assistance dogs to people with disabilities at no charge. Fundraisers such as chip in for a canine golf tournament to raise money for education and training, and events to recruit and support puppy raisers. And whereas Ms. Mullis is the proud parent of 5-year-old Buddy, and which I'm assuming this is Buddy. Okay. Let's see. Who was unable to complete the training program because he has too much joy. His tail never stops wagging, and is always happy. Ms. Mullis's love for dogs and community has led her to donate $10,000 for a dog fountain in Duncan Park. Here, Mayor.
Therefore, I, Mayor Elizabeth Carhurst, of the City of Fairburn, along with Mayor Pro Tem Alex Heath and council members Linda J. Davis, Pat Palin, Hattie Portis Jones, Ulysses Smallwood, and James Whitmore, would like to recognize Ms. Debbie Mullis for her generous contribution for the City of Fairburn's Dog Fountain on this 13th day of April 2021. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for all you've done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
The floor is open for family members or friends just to have a few words. Okay.
Anybody? Hey, y'all always talking.
Hi, my name is Amanda Mullis, and I am Debbie Mullis' sister-in-law. What I'd also like to share is that Debbie was actually my 7th grade teacher, too. Way before I knew Jimmy, Debbie was my 7th grade teacher. But I want to share a little bit about Debbie, just a little bit about her journey and who she is. She's a lifelong resident of South Fulton County. She went to Union City Elementary. She graduated from Campbell High School in 1969. After she graduated from Georgia Southern, she taught for Fulton County schools for more than 30 years. She was at Stonewall Elementary, which is where I met her. She also had my sister, and so our family knew her quite well. And then when Stonewall closed, she moved to Paul D. West Middle School. So she went from a very small elementary school where she taught to a more urban middle school. It's unusual for teachers to only have taught in 2 schools in 30 years. And so, in addition to teaching, she stayed busy during that time. She was a volunteer soccer coach, a referee. She played softball. She danced on the adult clogging team. That's what I remember, is she always clogged when I was little. And she also organized a student clogging team at Stonewall Elementary. And I was on her clogging team. And we had custom-made outfits. Did you make this, Debbie?
I think it was the parents from that were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was me. I may have helped.
Okay.
It was freaking.
She also worked on the media team at her church at New City Church, and she was also a volunteer coordinator for Atlanta Fest, which is a Christian music festival, for 30 years. Then Debbie retired. And in her retirement, she went to work for Habitat for Humanity. She worked in the Atlanta Science Festival, and she also worked with Canine Companions for Independence. Her desire to give back to her community came from the example set by her parents, Wallace and Mary Lynn Mullis. They were tireless workers who volunteered countless hours working on churches throughout the United States with Builders for Christ and building homes with Habitat for Humanity in Fairburn and in the South Fulton County area. The homes built in Fairburn were located in the Lightning community to improve and transform this area. While working with Habitat for Humanity South Fulton as a volunteer, Debbie coordinated 33 builds. She organized teams of individuals, families, and employee groups to work toward the Habitat for Humanity vision of a world where everyone has a decent place to live. As a former science teacher, Debbie loves finding teachable moments with adults and children. My girls know that personally because when Sarah was born, Sarah's our oldest daughter and she's 15 now, when I was still teaching full-time, and Debbie kept Sarah every Friday. And so there was no telling what they were going to do during that Friday when they had their Fridays. I don't know who was more upset to go to school with full-time when Sarah started kindergarten. I don't know if it was Debbie or Sarah. But Debbie liked Sarah to only go to school 4 days a week. As a former science teacher, she combined her love of science and her talents of organizing volunteers to work with the Atlanta Science Festival. As the Expo volunteer coordinator, she organized hundreds of volunteers to further the mission of the Atlanta Science Festival, to engage the public in a celebration of the local science community and the way science, technology, engineering, and math help to understand and improve our world. The Atlanta Science Festival reaches 50,000 people in the Atlanta area annually. I'm going to kind of skip over a little bit about her experience with Canine Companions, since that is in the proclamation. In 2011, though, Debbie became a puppy raiser for Canine Companions, and she did raise 5 puppies, and she does still have Buddy. And so throughout Debbie's life, she has served people in her local community, around the state, and across the country. Professionally and personally, she's made a positive impact on children, adults, and organizations by giving of her time, her resources, and her talents. Thank you.
Is there anyone else who would like to have some remarks? Thank you.
First, I'd like to thank John Colbreth, the Fairburn Parks and Recreation Director, for his efforts, and I know there was a team of people behind them that helped make this come to fruition. So thank you for all your efforts on this. I'd also like to thank the mayor and all the city of Fairburn for their attention to this, and again, making it happen. It looks fantastic. Beautiful. Thank you so much. My sister had a dream of a dog park here, and she still does, by the way. So hopefully this is a first step in that direction. So it's a beautiful park. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So just want to say, as you've heard, the Mullis family roots go deep in this community, and we've done a lot of things to try to bring the community together, and I just challenge all of you to do that, to reach out to your community and help bring the community together and make Fairburn just a beautiful place. So thank you.
My name is Elaine Carter, and this is my dog Faust, and he's a Canine Companion for Independence. I'm here as a representative of this organization because truly Debbie is the reason why we still continue. When I first came, and she's shaking her head no, when I first came, the organization was just starting out a new chapter, and it was Debbie, mentor to me. She's been a wonderful friend. She's been a sparkling light. She's been an amazing, amazing person. And personally, I don't know where I would be with my dogs if it wasn't for her. The first dog I ever turned in was when she happened to be turning in a dog too. And for anybody who loves animals, you can't imagine what it's like to raise one for a year and a half and then have to give it up. It's a gut-wrenching experience. But Debbie was there to help me through it.
Thank you. We will now have remarks from none other than our guest of honor, Miss Debbie Mullis. Yes, ma'am. We want to hear a few words, and if you don't want to stand, you're more than welcome to sit.
Say something. Oh.
Okay. You want to stand? You want to stand? Okay, yeah. Sure.
I was only going to say thank you so.
She can use her teacher voice. She doesn't need a microphone.
That's true. Okay. In fact, I do like to take my back to you. So, thank you so much, Pete. I had no idea that would be anybody here. I thought there were going to be like maybe 6 of us, because I just didn't expect it at all. It just really blessed my heart to have all of you come, because I never really think about what I do keeps people's health. They almost are me looking at what I can do for other people. That's mainly what you'll see me doing, is trying to see how I can help somebody else or stuff, and I never really think about people expecting it or do anything different to it. I think it's just what can I do? This is fun and I love this. In fact, I enjoyed it. I didn't need influence from people to pay me anything. It's because I want to be there and help, and it's just fun to me. I enjoy volunteering. I think I took that from my parents also. So I appreciate it, and I really am enthused that I can actually say all of this just now without messing everything wrong. One of the things I have is have been having some problems with this color. What? Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to just say I used to could say it.
Just say your head.
Yeah, my head. My head is still getting word. It's more of what it was doing, but it's so wonderful to get this from you guys and remember and thanking me for. But I can't be the one to be thanked. I think I want to bring the people who came and followed in what I was trying to do too, or what I was pacting with them. So the reason that you see me is because I have a problem now, and it just blows my heart that you guys have thanked me. I'm going to have to stop because I can't say anything without start spelling you all kinds of stuff that get messed up. But I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I loved it. It was so much fun. Mostly everything that I did that I was not paid for, but as volunteers, they have seemed fun. You know, that was fun for me. It wasn't hard, and have done a lot. I don't know if you said even something about never mind, I can't say. That's what happens to me. I'm starting to changing my brain. So it changed a little bit, but I do remember all of you that I'm seeing, so that does a good thing. And I really appreciate you guys coming so much, and especially help that you've been helping other people and volunteering and stuff that they're doing to keep the world is better. And I hope that you also will find ways that you can volunteer people and things, whatever you want to be interested in that really helps the world. So I hope that you will come and continue here. I can't wait till the park gets open and see it broken, and I just think it's going to be wonderful. Thank you.
And I now unveil the fountain in honor of Debbie Mullis and her generous donation to the city of Fairburn. And may many dogs come by and drink. And also the top fountain is for humans. So we got everybody. So Alex, would you catch